Happy Friday, folks. Welcome to another episode of Riding to Work with Coach Rob. So I had a few ideas for this week's conversation, but since we are holding a goal-setting seminar tomorrow, and I've worked with a few people offline to help set a path for them to reach their goals and identify their goals, for that matter. Let's talk a little bit about that. So we do a language game where we start a sentence with should, could, and might. I should sleep more. I could eat better. I might be able to get a muscle up. Okay? We take the should, the could, and the might, and we switch those over to can. Alright? So you are a solid percentage better when you say I can do something. Okay? Say you make that 60% of the time. And then we switch it over to I can because. When you define the because behind something you can do, about 90% of the time you are going to do it. You have a reason why. So I want to take that one step further. Something I've been working on recently. Obviously the can and can because there were some studies behind shows that works. I think we can go a step further and change the can and because to I will. Instead of I can do something, I will do something. It's definitive. It shows ownership. And after you say I will do something, put a when behind it. Give yourself a deadline. And you've just created a goal. I will start a new business by 2023. Start of 2023. Random goal. Just throwing it out there. I'm not saying I'm starting a new business. But there's a goal. There's a date. Now we get into the goal setting process. Alright, I'm going to give you a quick overview. We are doing a goal setting seminar tomorrow at F13 at 8 a.m. It's free. Anybody can come. Bring a pen and paper. But you find your goal. You will, and then the when. Let's start with the who. In the next 24 to 48 hours, who are you going to tell about this goal? Put it out there in the world. Once things are out there, you are more likely to complete them because you've told somebody else. And most people have no problem letting themselves down. Quit or stop reaching your goal, stop going towards your goal, and no one knows about it. The only person you're hurting is yourself. What we do have a problem with is letting others down. So we tell other people we're not going to let them down. Alright? So after we told these people, let's define the details behind the goal. We're going to write out 2 or 3 paragraphs actually explaining the goal. I want to start a new business by the end of 2022, start of 2023. What's the business? Who's involved? Where is it going to be located? How's it going to run? What's the goal? What's the mission statement? How much money do you need to start it up? See what I did there? I got the who, what, when, where, and defined it all. After those couple paragraphs, and they should take a while to write out, let's start talking about roadblocks or possible issues you might run into when trying to reach this goal. Guess what? Write them down. So you write down these roadblocks. Could be time, could be external factors like environment or other people that might be doing the same thing, competitors, or injury, or money, or whatever you think this roadblock might be. After you write down the roadblock, guess what you're going to do? You're going to solve the problems now. Before you even start going down the road to this goal, you have now identified possible roadblocks and the solutions behind them. All right? You're going to have other ones pop up. I promise you that. But if you look ahead and try to find the issues that might pop up ahead of time and come up with the solutions, you're more likely to get through this. All right? Now, you're going to create a timeline. What are you going to do the next 24 to 48 hours? Next 7 days? Next 14 days? Next month? 2 months? 3 months? 4 months? 5? And then 6 months. After 6 months, you can start making bigger jumps. 9 months, 12 months, depending on how far out your goal is. Alright? Put down definitive milestones at each checkpoint. And here's the kicker that no one does. When you reach these milestones, 24, 48 hours, 7 days, 14 days, a month, 1 month, 2 months, continue on. When you get to these checkpoints, and you've done the things you need to do by those time domains, how are you going to celebrate that? What are you going to do to celebrate your benchmarks, your successes? We always talk about problems. We find solutions. We never talk about recognizing and celebrating the problems we solved and the solutions we've come up with. Are you going to have a nice dinner? Are you going to go on vacation? Are you going to celebrate with a friend or family? You can have a dessert or a treat or a nice, meal. Are you going to just go sit in silence and reflect on the wins? Celebrate your successes. Celebrate your wins. And then, most of all, what are you going to do once you reach this goal? How are you going to celebrate that? What will your life be like when you accomplish the goal you set out to accomplish? For example, some people may go, I want to lose 10 pounds. You get there, you lose 10 pounds. How has that changed your life? Has it? Write it out. Are you more confident with yourself? Do you move better in the gym? Do you move better at home? Do you get less tired? If you don't see a life-changing opportunity at the end of your goal, let's make the goal bigger. Your goals should spark a positive impact in your daily life. Those are the goals we want. We want to go big. All right? So that's a really, really fast way to walk through goal setting. There are more details involved that need to be done in person because they're conversational and they're individualized. So if you need help with goal setting, reach out. Let me know. The process works. I promise you that. I myself am an example, along with a few other friends, family, and clients I work through goals with. I promise you, it works. Have a great Friday, and talk to you all soon.